Happy Friday, man. It's Friday, yo, we dance. Made it to my tank tops back again. Woo. That's what this one says. Dynamic. Come on. Come on, everybody out there, clap those hands. Pump it up out there, man. Get your hands up. Woo! What's up, Santana? Sal in the house, brother in the house. How are you? Good morning. Good to see you on here. Hope you get some value this morning. Want to pump you guys up. I made it to my tank top. Got like 15 more pounds to get to where I'm going, man. And that's what this made me want to think about and help other people right here, right here. Say. Good morning. My name is Victor Glad Alisea, and I'm super excited that you are here sharing this morning with me on Friday. I know a lot of us are super excited that it's Friday. And we're like so pumped up because it's Friday and the weekend comes and we don't get to, we don't have to go to work and all that stuff. Man, if that's you, you got to really think about what you're doing in your life and if you're living the life that you really want to live. If you're like today, super excited, it's Friday, I can't wait, I'm out of here, and blah, blah, blah. Find something else, man. You got to have some passion in life, man. And life doesn't wait. It doesn't wait for you to do that, And I want to talk to you guys, about something specific, right? It's not about in life. It's not in any situation. It's not about doing the big things. There's no such big bang in any situation, right? You don't meet somebody and then boom, instantly you have the best relationship in the planet, right? You have to work at that. Every single day there's certain things that we have to deliver and give to one another and continue to do. What's up, Linda? To grow a relationship that's going to last, right? It's about doing the consistent small things. Smiling, making each other laugh, walking, working, doing things together, listening. And I'm not perfect. I got a lot of things to learn. And we all bring our hurts and we don't push, right? You won't wake up one day and boom, you lose 50 pounds. I mean, people do. They go and they have these surgeries and then everything's gone. And then, a year later, they're back to where they used to be. Or they'll do it again and do these things, right? But, there's no ta-da, my muscle. You go to the gym one time and you do one little bicep curl or you do a push-up or you do, you do a pull-up and all of a sudden you are Mr. Muscles, right? You can't go into, and be a swimmer automatically. You have to go do one lap, right? You're not going to be able to run a marathon, You need to start, maybe some people need to start walking. It doesn't happen in one. There's no boom, big bang. Here I am. Everything's great. I got my house. I got the life I want. I have the relationship that I need. I'm in shape. I have the business that I grow. There is no instant muscle that you can go shop for online. And people do. They buy these magic pills to do the things in the work that they have to do in their life. And there's, for some reason, that we believe that there's a magic pill for everything in our life. A magic pill to fix our relationship. We don't want to work. That's too much work. But the problem is you. You don't want to work. You don't want to show up. And you probably are that way in all the things in your life. You just don't show up. You think that one day you're going to wake up and you're going to win the lotto of fitness or the lotto of a business, right? There is no instant business, right? You can buy online. Man, I'd be rich. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to see if I can actually buy an instant business and become a millionaire in one day. Does that make any sense? You can't build a business online either. There's so many people in the business that I have many businesses. Couple, I'm not at 7 yet, but I have a couple, and none of them, I went to sleep and they grew. Some of them, as a matter of fact, I had to restart and rebuild and continue to grow, right? And so even in my home-based business, people get in, they don't listen to a word you say, and they, they immediately love a product that they have, and they start throwing up all over people. Oh my God, that's amazing. And everybody's like not as excited. They didn't hear or see the results that you saw and anything. And in one day they're like, this, I'm not a person to do this. Right? I see it. And it's all the time. You see these people walk on stage. Oh, this person, he's amazing. I could be like that. Although at this point in our, in our businesses, there are some people that just get fathered into certain situations. And I don't know how that works for you, for the rest of the people. And some people just love following people that have done work before and are not doing it anymore. Anyway, you can't get results in a week. You can't in a month. You have to be consistent, right? You have to show up in anything in life, right? In any situation in life, you have to continuously show up. You have to commit. You have to be coachable. You have to be consistent. You have to do the things that the other people have done in the leaders, the people who have done it before. Not everybody can blaze their own path. You have to follow sometimes, and sometimes you have to blaze your own path. But is it a clear path? You have to go. If you're blazing your own path, I give you, listen, I did that. And many of you do. And you have to cut, right? Let's just say you're in a forest and you want to get through that forest and you see that there's a path there and you don't want to learn. That's great that you want to blaze your own. That I actually encourage that you do what you are supposed to be doing in your life. But you're going to need a machete. It's going to take a lot of time. You're going to have a mosquito sprays and everything on you. And you have to chop. You have to chop every single tree every day, right? You can't come back tomorrow and it's done because you chopped one tree. You have to actually keep chopping and chopping and chopping and then get some rest. And then the next day chop and chop and chop until you get to where you're going. And this is in every situation. And then all of a sudden one day, you start seeing the light. You see on the other side that you're going to get through this, right? All of a sudden, one day, you're swimming 50 laps because you took the time every day to get in that pool and swim, right? All of a sudden, you are running a marathon, right? You can do a super marathon, or you now are doing an Ironman because every single day you got up and you did the steps. And you groomed your body, you prepared yourself. Right now I have a battle in December and I am grooming myself every single day. I'm doing these stretches because first I have to lose some weight, right? And so I don't injure myself because I've done this in the past. I just jump right in and I start spinning around and all of a sudden, but I'm serious about this. So I'm taking steps and gradually, day by day, I'm eating well, I'm working out every day, and I'm stretching, man, and then opening up my body so that I can move and not be injured. You see, there's things that you have to do every day on a consistent basis to get to where you want to go. Like that path. Without the machete and waking up every day and chopping down tree and branch and tree every single day, you're not going to get to through that forest. You can't just wake up one day and be on the other side. Boom, I'm in an amazing relationship. You can't go to, one, if you're struggling in your marriage or in your relationships or in the way that people feel about you, and you're going to therapy about it, you're not going to go one day and go, oh my God. No, you have to go. First of all, you have to figure out how you are going to stop being angry, right? Because we all want to be angry. You got to get that out first. And then you got to figure out how to listen to one another. And you got to figure out that you have to do the work, and you actually have to want it and continue to do the work that they teach you so that you can get back to having a healthy relationship. That's the way it happens. One day you will walk across that stage, right? Because you will succeed if you stay and you do every day the things that you are asked to do of yourself. And beyond that, you push beyond what you don't set boundaries for yourself. This is what this person's doing. You outgrow them, you outwork them, you do more, you outlearn them, you work harder, you talk more, you listen more, you get more involved. But someday you'll be walking on that stage and sharing the story of all the work that you did with other people. You're never going to get up. No one ever gets up on the stage and says, hey man, I woke up one day and I just knew everybody, and every day in one day I became a millionaire. It's not the story. Nobody wants to do that story. Nobody's going to believe that story. But you get up and you're like, hey man, every day I worked. It was crazy that, when I first decided that I was going to do a home-based business, I was selling my clothes out. I was selling things, having a garage sale so I could pay my lights. Those are the stories. Those are people who decide to go in and work. People who swim a lap a day, and then 2 laps, and then 3 laps, and then 4 laps, and then they do 2 in a row without stopping, and then they do 4 in a row without stopping, and before you know it, they can swim 50 laps. And that's what life is about. That's how it's done. It's not, there is no magic event that'll get you there in anything. It's all work but simple little steps, guys. It's not big hard work either. Let's just think about that. 1 lap, is not impossible. Just get that lap and then get the second one, right? And then the next day, get the first, do the 2 again, and then add another. It's an accumulation to get you there, right? It's an accumulation of lots of little things that any one of those little things by themselves it's useless, innocuous, and meaningless, right? But if you do these consistently, and in combo with the other things that you have to do, right? So if the swimming isn't enough, you have to eat right? Running isn't enough. You have to learn how to run, and then, stretch after so that you don't get, sore and not do it the next day, right? There's things that you have to do in combination over and over and over and over again, right? In home-based business, you have to do personal development. You have to get on your team Zooms, and you have to learn and visit and fail and try it over and over and over. That will get you the results. When you do the things that no one else will do, and you show up daily and consistently, you get what you earn, people. What you show up for, that's what you get. Not what you want. Hey, I want this, but you got to show up. You have to earn it. You can't just want something. It's not enough. You have to consistently do the things, blaze that trail, chop it down, and keep going until you get to the other side. It's not what you want. It's what you consistently do. And every day, over and over and over and over. And I tell you, every day is a Monday, guys. Every day is a beginning. It's a new day. Think I want you to think about this right here, right now. We're all going to arrive somewhere in 5 years. I just want you to think about that right now. Just stop. Where are you going? As in your brain immediately, where are you going in 5 years? Are you going to be in the same place you are here? Even worse sometimes. Worse because, if you're stuck in a business that's not growing you, or you have nowhere to go, you might lose your job. if you're not working on your relationship, you will lose your relationship. You might even be sick because you're not exercising and doing these things. We're all going to arrive somewhere in 5 years. And I want you to stop for a second and think about where you will be. Where were you 5 years ago? Are you better off? Are you worse off? Do you have more debt? Do you have less relationship? Do you have less health? Because you decided to not do the things that you need to do in any of these situations? Where are you going to be in the next 10 years, the next 15, 20 years? Will you even be around? This isn't about hope. You know, a lot of us give everything to chance. We sit around and just, talk about. It's time to be about. You're going to hope that life works out for you. For the last 5 years, you've been doing the same thing and nothing's gotten better. It's gotten all worse. And you're going to imagine and wait for the life lotto that's going to imaginally change you and improve you. Not only that, but your kids are watching you. Your partners are watching you. Your parents are watching you. It's painful to watch somebody deteriorate and go the opposite way. You see, we always compound something, right? We're either compounding success or compounding failure, right? You have to keep moving in one direction. You're not staying still. That doesn't happen. Life doesn't happen like that. Because we get older, we age, life keeps going. Tick tock, tick tock. Just wake up one day and say you want something else. Stop giving it to chance. Life is not about chance. Life is a choice. Who will you be, my friend? Who will you be? You are powerful. You have greatness in you. You are impactful. You have potential that is unlimited. But you have to decide, who will you be in the next 5 years, my friend? Who will you be? It's time to take control. Decide who you will be. I am Victor Glide Alicea. Hope you got some value out of this, my friend. I hope you got some value. What's up, Megan? Listen, life is too short. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. I want you to take a minute today and do a self-check of where you were a year ago, 2 years ago, 4, 5, 10 years ago. And where are you now? Are you on the path to success? Are you on the path to change, to growth? Little things every single day, consistently. With other little things every single day, consistently, over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Read a book, exercise, go for a walk, talk to your family, be loving and kind. I love you, man. Victor Glide Alicea. See you Monday. Maybe not Monday. I might be hanging out with my family. Maybe Monday. Have an amazing weekend. Listen, man. On Fridays, put it on your refrigerator. On Fridays, we dance. And just get out there and start dancing. You know why? Emotions. They fuel your emotions. Walking around like this. Stand up high. Thank you for being with me this week. Listen, man. I need help. I want to get more people. I want to reach more people. I want to turn more people around. Do me a favor and share this if you can. Or let people know. I think I might go a little earlier. Get some more people on their way to work. What up, Lady Marie? Getting things done this week. One love to all my people out there. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless.